Today is important, not just because Mandisa is here with me on the show, but because what we're doing is today's episode is the final event of a week-long fundraiser that we've been doing. And we are only just over halfway to the goal. If you're watching us live, if you look directly up there, you'll see that right now at the start of the show, it's gone up a little bit, but it's $5,250 out of $10,000 raised. Now, let me be clear. The atheist community of Austin is matching donations up to $10,000. Which means every single one of you can start donating right now. And if we get up to that $10,000 of that set in this show, you will probably have set a new record for fundraising here, even though we've raised 15 grand in a weekend before. But the ACA is going to match it. And Black Nonbelievers, it's y'all's 10th anniversary. Tell us what's going on, man. You see, we've got a convention coming up. What are you doing?
Yes, thank you, Matt. Once again, for those of you who can definitely see me here, you see behind me is a 10th anniversary sign. And Black Nonbelievers has been going strong since 2011. And we were founded and are still headquartered in the Atlanta, Georgia area. We provide community we represent a huge portion of the Black atheist demographic. We host various events. We do lots of outreach. We collaborate and coordinate with various other organizations, especially representing the atheist point of view, especially within the Black community. And again, we've been doing so. I've been proud and happy to be on the Atheist Experience and other ACA shows over the past few years, representing us, and also just let other Black folks and allies know that there is a place that they have support and that they can be represented officially through our organization. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, just like ACA. And we are very active. We are very event-based. We're very engaging. And we try to find ways to have the conversations about our perspective. We support members in expressing that. Also, coming out. You don't have to be out as an atheist, but we do encourage that because the numbers are important, especially as it pertains to research regarding religion within the Black community. And so, again, we could probably spend this entire episode talking about BN and what we do and why it's important. We launched a billboard, our very first billboard campaign last year, the True Liberation Billboard campaign, right, which followed a Black family discussion on Christianity, white supremacy, and true liberation. We also co-sponsored the first ever Zora Neale Hurston Scholarship along with the Secular Student Alliance. So this is just those are just two of the very few things that we do as an organization. And I look forward to, if you haven't heard of us before, if this is your introduction to us, I look forward to you learning more and also engaging us more.
Not only that, and by the way, you can donate here. There was a donate link on my Facebook page as well. We're doing a little bit over there, but this is where the money's being matched right here. You guys are doing a convention that people can attend remotely for $5 next weekend. Is that right?
Correct. We are doing our 10th anniversary celebration. It's more than a conference. It will take place from January 15th through the 17th. The sessions will be streamed on the 16th and the 17th. And as you can see here, we have some fabulous speakers. We have Jeremiah Kamara. If you aren't familiar with him, I highly recommend familiarizing yourself. Also, Sakibu Hutchinson, who co-produced the Women of Color Beyond Belief Conference with Black Nonbelievers. You also have Anthony Magnabosco, who is another favorite on the ACA network. Anthony Magnabosco.
Anthony is a good friend of mine who I miss and I don't get to see often enough. So that's a good grab. I see you've also got Daryl and Gail Jordan from Recovering from Religion as well. So
absolutely. And of course, my sister, none other, Bridget Crutchfield.
Yay.
So, yes,
it's like all my homies are there and I'm stuck here locked in my house. So You know what I'm going to do, people? So if you only had $10 that you could afford to give to Black Nonbelievers, definitely do 5 of it here where it's going to be matched, and then do the other 5 so that you get yourself a conference as well. I'm going to be signing up so that I can watch remotely, despite the fact that I've already donated at Facebook and here. Hey, you know what? If you have only donated in one place, go donate in several places. It all works out. We need lots of money to do lots of good stuff. But I
Absolutely
greatly appreciate everybody who's donating. By the way, I'm never one to guilt or shame anybody into donating. You donate if you are able to, and if you are supportive of the mission. And anybody who tries to ask you for more is trying to sell you something that you probably don't want to buy. But we love Mantis. We love the organization. It's been important, and it's been eye-opening, because this movement could have stayed without a Black Nonbelievers presence, and Mandisa would still be a friend of mine, and we would still be working towards stuff. It's just, we would be missing the opportunity to meet the specialized needs of a portion of our community. People who have different lived experiences, people who have different daily interactions with people. I don't know what it's like, but I do know that Atheist Community of Austin, American Atheists, Black Nonbelievers, Recovering from Religion, all of these organizations can work together to not only treat the whole of a person, but the whole of the people who are part of our community. And we're excited about that.
Absolutely. And I would say we have, Matt. I volunteer with Recovering from Religion. We serve on the board for American Atheists. And so our work is, while we have a specific focus with Black Nonbelievers, it certainly isn't exclusive. And right. I want people to understand that state church separation issues are absolutely important. Racial justice issues, reproductive justice, all of that is important to our community. It definitely is more than about us just letting go of God and the God concept, and also having these contentious conversations, because that is absolutely important. But when we let religion go, when we leave that behind, and we realize that there's a whole world out there, there are more perspectives, there's more to this world than what many of us have been conditioned to think. And it's time for us to start being more educated on what other people go through, and also what we can do to support each other. And like you said, there's more than one way to do that. The one thing I have to say about the religious community that they kind of got down pat is how they're able to get people to support. Now, much of it is through guilt and shame. However, there's something to be said about supporting a community that has supported you. And that is absolutely important. And I think as people, sometimes we get to this place where we have come to our comfort and our solace with our perspective. And sometimes we don't remember the people who are coming behind us, and the organizations who are still doing that work. And all of what we do is important. And if I say nothing else, hopefully, and I appreciate everyone who supports Black Nonbelievers on a regular, and everyone who has supported today and throughout this entire week. But please know that your continuous support is greatly appreciated and needed, because it really does allow us to do the work that is needed.
It's great stuff.